some predictions, get involved a little bit. It's a lot more fun when you have something on the line. Also, make sure that you go check out our socials. We're doing events like this all the time. Game night, showcases, bigger tournaments with bigger prizes. You're not going to want to miss them, whether you want to just watch or you want to compete yourself. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and check out all the cool gameplay. And we are back in the games. And Leif, he is rolling with the LA Noire Kirby. He's found his new
Feeling
character.
Powerful, for sure.
Dr. Mario has gone into retirement. It is Leif.
Leif loses, I think, their own stock. Oh, not a good start for Leif.
Not a good start at all. But oh my God.
Now we're even. Don't even worry. Yeah, don't worry.
The toadstool on Cloud, and just like that, 2-2. And honestly, like, no damage has been done yet. we have Team Pimpin' Ain't Deezy versus the Believers right now, and they are getting every penny's worth, and just an absolute brawl. Keenan,
yeah, I'm worried
if I
blink, I'm gonna miss the rest of this match.
Keenan back with a disbelief. Wow. And Deez, he's looking like he's picking it up a little bit. He was struggling in that first match he had against Weems, but it seems like he's found his character with Cloud, and that limit break is going to be huge. Yep. Picks up his second stock there.
We finally have two people that are, I think, really comfortable with their characters now. I think Leif has a newfound confidence with Kirby for sure, and same thing goes for Deez with Cloud. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Yeah, you know, it took both of them a little bit of time to kind of find out who they wanted to roll with, but you know, I also appreciate that both these players aren't afraid to, you know, maybe get out of their comfort zone a little bit, you know, mess around with new characters. And wow, a big pickup there for Leif, ties it back up, one stock each.
Y'all, I'm not kidding. If you blink, you're missing the rest of this match. I swear.
It's going by so fast.
What did I say?
Another ST. Saw like 3 STs in that game, but that is going to be Leif pulling it out against Deez, and these are all must-win games for both these gamers. You know, Deez, this is his second match so far. He lost to Weems pretty bad in that first round, didn't pick up a single game. If he wants to have any hope at staying in this, he needs to win out against Leif here. Leif, he's picked up a game against each of our other competitors, Dusk and Weems, but you know, if he can pick up 3 stocks here, he could be like a dark horse position to maybe take this.
Yeah,
but
I'm curious.
The SDs.
If you have, how does that work for our brags with self-terminating stocks?
I do know that we have some SD brags. You're gonna have to go check them out on the app if you want to know exactly what those are. But you know, it doesn't affect anything from a score standpoint for us. You know, the stock will still go to the other player. But it's just like, it's little mistakes, right? It's little mistakes that you don't want to make that you know, can really, really cost you moving forward, both from, you know, winning that match, but also just from like a momentum standpoint, from like a game to game type vibe. But you know, I will say I do love seeing the Cloud versus Kirby matchup. Kirby, like we were talking about in that last game, a very, very, like, you know,
it's solid and it's fast.
Character. Yeah, it is very fast, right? They're both very offensive characters, right? Kirby a little bit less to work with defensively, but Kirby, you know, all about putting pressure on the opponent, getting up in their face, landing, you know, combos, using that side B to, you know, get some big damage in and close gaps. Cloud, again, with that limit break, can just output crazy amounts of damage, leaves himself vulnerable sometimes, but it's really just going to be a brawl if we see these same characters again. And shockingly, Deez is going to go back to Pyramithra.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to play out for sure. I really don't know what to expect between these two characters, to be quite honest.
Yeah, you know, very interesting. I feel like Leif probably had a little advantage here. You know, Pyra and Mithra are kind of like a glass cannon, right? They're very lightweight.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have some super powerful attacks, which can obviously do a ton of damage, especially against a character like Kirby. Uh,
Mhm.
but you know, Kirby is
Uh,
so good at keeping the pressure on that if they can not really give Pyro and Mithra a chance to chain some big hits together, they could be in a really difficult position. And a great
I
swap
think
there to Pyra.
yes, absolutely. I guess that's something that is going to benefit Leif for sure because they're good at kind of dodging the attacks, is what we've seen. Up, but caster's luck spoke too soon, lost a stock. Whoopsie daisy.
Just cursing Leave left and right.
Yeah,
I feel
sorry.
horrible. It's only our
Speak
fault, but
no
that's
more.
gonna be
But
the
it's
toast
evened
for the day.
out, so it's fine.
Leif has
Oh
been
my
doing that
goodness.
incredibly well. You know, even if he gives up
Yes.
a stock early through like a little mistake or something like that, he is really good at getting that second stock back really quickly and evening things
Mhm.
up. And took no damage to do so too, which is huge. Basically just a new
Uh-oh,
game. And
uh-oh, uh-oh.
wow, Pyra,
Oh.
I wasn't sure what happened if they had already used their jump or if they accidentally air dodged or what, but it didn't seem like they had another jump there, and that's gonna be
No,
another death.
absolutely not. And
Yeah,
Leif went for it too. Went and followed down after, but it seemed to be Dee's mistakes to just fall off the edge, and Leif was able to recover really well and save their last two stocks. Up and
100%. Oh, yeah, that's gonna
wow.
do it.
Okay, baiting
And,
Deez off the
and
edge.
Pyra Mithra, it's hard, right? Because they have like a good recovery sometimes, right?
Hmm.
It's not the easiest recovery by any means, but they have a recovery. But you know, Leif is really looking like he's coming into his own with Kirby, and honestly, I don't know if I love that switch there. I think that Deez did a pretty good job with Cloud in that first match. Didn't get the win, but
It
you
was
know, he did
for sure
decently
a
with
better
Cloud.
matchup. Yeah, you're
Hmm.
totally right. It was more exciting the previous match than this one. So maybe we'll see Deez change into Cloud again. I think that would be quite nice for the both of us, but maybe we'll even get something special and just be a completely different character. But we'll see. I think that would probably be rare to be good at multiple characters in
Yeah,
this
I
kind of
mean,
competition.
if anyone's gonna switch characters, it's gonna be Deez, right? He's been hopping all
Right.
over the place, which I love. I think it makes it a lot of fun. Sometimes in events like this, you can kind of just see the same people over and over, especially when it's like certain characters are like really meta, a little bit overpowered at the moment or anything. Just see everyone playing that character. So I do, you know, from a caster's perspective, as a fan of the game, of the sport, really glad to, you know, see players be shaking it up here, having fun with it, right?
Yeah.
That's what Brag House is
Yeah,
all about. You know,
absolutely.
casual
Yeah.
gamers all having fun, you know, a little competitive environment. You know, 2,000 brag books on the line. You know, it is what it is. But really cool. And we have a couple brag updates here for you guys that are following along through the app. Download the app.
Plug it. Plug it.
Plug it. But Leif, how many stocks will Leif take away? He is up to 12 now. And how many times will Deez SD? Right now we're at 2. I think that might be going up a little bit. We have one more game here for him, so we'll see what he does. But you know, very. What do you think? Do you think we see him go back to Cloud here? Do we think we see a different character?
I genuinely do think we're going to see him go back to Cloud. I think that might be the safest bet. But he's kind of just been a wild card for us. I think we can kind of predict his moves at this point, and so I'm hoping
Mhm.
maybe to see Cloud again. But the spicy thing would be to change, and definitely I don't think it would be to Dee's advantage to use Pyra and Mithra again. Um,
Mhm.
and Keenan has just given me a great idea in the chat. We should have a casting segment where it's only ASMR. Thoughts?
We just
A
whisper.
whole tournament just ASMR
Hold.
the whole
Just
time.
whisper into the
Yeah.
mic the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, what
I
a
think that's the way
tremendous
to
skill
go.
there.
Yeah, just
Wow,
like
and
it'd be like an
off the
evening thing. Yeah.
stage,
Oh my god.
great
Oh
edge
my
guard.
god. Stock's gone. Oh my
Wow,
god.
that's so
Look at him
crazy.
go. That's crazy. Okay.
I don't hate the idea actually. Hey, you know,
It's nice on
over
my
at Brag
vocal
House,
cords, that's for sure.
we're always trying to do, you know, always trying to do interesting stuff, right? You know, I could see it happening. And we're gonna be getting though into our final game between Deez and Leif.
Oh, we
And
get
oh my
Sephiroth!
gosh,
Yes!
Sephiroth!
Yes! Oh wow. This is exciting. This is who I've been wanting to see. This and Bayonetta are the two characters that I want to see during this tournament, and I'm so glad that I'm getting to see Sephiroth right now.
I mean, arguably the strongest character, I would say. I think Sephiroth is so oppressive in just every single way. First of all, that sword, way too big. So unfair, right? But, you know, characters
Absolutely.
like Sephiroth, you know, you can call them zone breakers. They're really good at, you know, keeping pressure on and also going up against opponents that really rely on, like, keeping space between them and their
Yeah.
Kirby, not really the case here, so Sephiroth won't be as big of an advantage as it might normally be, especially if you're going against someone like Samus or something like that. But
Right.
still a very interesting pick and a huge, huge
And
deflect there.
I like this though, because Deez is definitely playing a little bit differently. I'm seeing a more evenly matched round this time. And what's fun is, you know, okay, well,
Oh,
it looks okay. Here's the fun
just
thing.
cursing them left
I know,
and right.
I know. Whoopsies. I'm going to say my piece and I'll stop. But Sephiroth is, as of now, technically, canonically, the strongest character in the Smash series. But I know Kirby, just in the entire universe, is absolutely goated. So I like seeing these godlike characters play against each other. This is a super, super fun matchup. I will not say anything about gameplay anymore. It seems like I'm cursing our players, so...
Well, here's the thing: is you might not have to say anything about the gameplay, but someone did just redeem sing mode in the chat, so you might have to sing something about our players.
Oh.
Oh.
What? I have to? Okay, I have to sing about them. I love Sephiroth, and I love.
All right, hey, if there are any record producers in the chat, her name's
Someone
Morgan. Let the world know. If
I was allowed to use my my voice mod, I would definitely put on some auto tune and make it sound at least a little bit better. Someone said, "Cut the feed."
Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Oh no. Okay.
Ouch,
All right. We'll save you. We'll save you. Leif at a very nice percent right now. Deez on his last stock.
Oh no. This showcase is one joke, one big joke. But a good one. Oh wow.
A little bit of dancing here. Leif looks like he's just kind of memeing on Sephiroth right now. He's got a stock to play with, so why not? Getting some hits in, and look how obnoxiously long that sword is. That is, I have my qualms. He just hit him from halfway across the map. Absolutely absurd. Oh man, but I am super glad that we're seeing the Sephiroth versus Kirby matchup. The two most powerful characters in the NCU, the Nintendo. I get the NGU, the Nintendo gaming universe. I don't really know what.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Works for me. I'm waiting for Deez to put in a solid hit. I want to see our last stocks be used.
And the arena has been shut down.
See,
oh no!
This is why I'm supposed to stop talking, because this is caster's luck.
You did say that you were just gonna. You were so excited to see the end,
and I ruined it. I'm sorry,
man.
y'all.
All right.
I'll go. I gotta go.
Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Sorry about that. We're gonna get that all figured out. Which, you know, a shame too, because that was a really big game for Leif. You know, he did lose his first two. I know, but he lost his first two series 1-2, right? But being able to pick up that one game in both those series and then pick up 3 there, you know, if we're assuming it was looking promising. I do imagine we're going to replay that. We'll speak with the executive producer Oompa Loompas in the back, and yeah, we are going to be replaying it. But you know, Leif, if he does end up winning that third match, right, he'll be at 5 games won. Throws him kind of right in there in the mix with both Dusk and Weems. So definitely is not out of it by any means. Meanwhile, you know,
Keenan had said it best earlier. Pimpin' ain't Deezy, you know? So
Pimpin' ain't Deezy.
It's tough. Just a matter of
and Deez is not having it Deezy right now. You know, he's but he's
Ryan, you're done. You're done. I had one bad pun earlier. You can have this one.
That's my
pun.
one. That's
okay.
my one.
We're even.
We'll
That's your
call
one, and you're done.
we're even.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So don't worry, guys. We are working on getting that arena set back up. Slight technical difficulties, but that game will be replayed, which I'm not going to complain about. More Super Smash Bros. Content for me. I'm always on board. Yeah. But hey, we have it back up already because the Oompa Loompas in the back work at the speed of sound. They've got it going on. So proud of them. Definitely throw them some chocolate bars later. But we're gonna get back into the game here, and we're seeing that same matchup again. But this time, Sephiroth's taking off his shirt.
It's business. It's business now, ladies and gentlemen.
Now he's taking it seriously. Oh, this map is such a dangerous map. The recoveries are so much more difficult. Everything just feels a little bit more tighter. He's getting all zoomed in and everything. But Leif, he's trying to pick up where he left off. He doesn't want to leave any doubt. He is going up for the kill. He's turning around well though, and I something about watching Sephiroth is so satisfying, right?
It is.
Like the combo moves and everything.
I call it enticing, but maybe that's just from a personal female perspective. Anyway, moving on. So,
there's something about those wings that really does it. I totally agree. Oh, and Deez able to turn that stock around big. He was far behind early, but this is where Leif thrives. Even if he does go down early, he's always able to pick it back up, even it up again quickly.
Yep. So this is just a matter of how fast one can take their stock off. That was bad. I'm done. Cut my feed.
Okay, yeah. So Morgan won't be joining us for the rest of the stream. You'll just have me and shirtless Sephiroth there. But Leif looking really good right now. Oh, able to shield through a huge combo by Sephiroth. And Sephiroth missing the grab. I don't know why I'm saying Sephiroth. His name's so long. I'm just going to call him Deez. Missing the grab, though, left in a really vulnerable position. And that is, probably the biggest issue with Sephiroth, right? Is if you do happen to miss an attack, which you should never miss with how big that sword is, you are just so vulnerable. There's such a huge amount of lag time after every attack of his. A great parry there, but Leif can't take advantage. And Leif playing passively right now, but it's working out in his favor.
I'm ready to see Deez get angry and take Leif's stock. I think that's kind of how we've been seeing this matchup go. So
yeah,
we'll see how
it'll be interesting. And we are kind of seeing a replay of that last match that did cut out where Leif was up a stock lead, but Deez, like you said, by no means out of it. But
I think this was
the longer this game goes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you know what? I will. See? See what I said? Okay, so sometimes I'm right, but I think this was Leif's struggle against Dusk is this map. But that's when we saw the character change from Dr. Mario to Kirby. So this might be I'm not going to say what I was about to say. My person things, so take it away.
You almost just did. Deez was able to almost just end the game and pick up another win there. But Leif able to stay in. And I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing Deez punish Kirby's floatiness a little bit more, right? He seems like there's been a lot of opportunities for some good edge guards that he just hasn't taken advantage of, especially with Sephiroth's moveset, which is pretty good for edge guarding. But Leif seems to be hyper aware of that and making all the right moves at all the right times. A big explosion there. Leif doing a good job to avoid it.
Good up B too, on Leif's part. I think it's really anyone's game. And there it is. And there it is. Leif takes the dub.
Able to get the sweep.
The Beliefers are winning.
The Beliefers are back. Oh my gosh, a huge game for Leif.
Deez believe. That's a double pun. I think I get bonus points for that. Deez believe.
You get bonus negative points for that.
Okay, all right.
All right, well, hey, if anyone's looking for an internship, braghouse.com, you know where to find us.
They're going to fire you the first day. Anyway.
Oh my god. A big shout out to Leif there, the believers in the chat. I'm sure happy about that. I'm happy about it. Hey, being able to pull off the series win with Kirby, LA Noir Kirby, always about it. But we're gonna see if we can get the scoreboard pulled up here in just a moment, kind of get a little catch up of what we're looking at. Leif rocketing himself up to tie with Weems, both with 5
Wow.
wins. Leif having taken 19 stocks, but Leif has also played all 3 of his series so far. Weems still has another series to play, and that is going to be going up against Dusk. So
Yeah, this is
very,
going to be
very
an
interesting.
exciting one.
Yeah, that's kind of the matchup to look for tonight, it seems. I think seeing that Samus go up against Dust Dark Pit, it will be really interesting. I'm kind of leaning towards Weems a little bit, but who knows? Who knows, man?
Am I
I'm part of the
hearing
Weem team.
bias? Is that
100%. You
bias?
will always
Uh,
get bias from me.
I'm
Always. No such
I'm
thing.
putting in a new rule. Only Kirby
Hmm.
deserves and Jigglypuff
Only Kirby
deserves
deserves
the bias.
bias. That's
Yeah, yeah.
no love for Samus. Samus was
I
groundbreaking,
Zero Suit Samus
iconic.
is, I think, where my heart lies. Also,
I
Bayonetta
think
also has
a
a lot.
lot of people would agree with you in that. Okay, well, hey,
I
we're
would
gonna
hope
take
so.
a quick
Good
little break,
taste.
and then when we come back, we will be back with that Dusk versus Weems series that we have all been waiting so much for. Don't go anywhere.
Get
We'll see you in a
excited.
sec.